If Luxembourg were the first nation to reach space and land on the moon, it would be a fascinating twist in history with far-reaching implications, both for the Grand Duchy itself and the world. Here's an exploration of how this alternate timeline could unfold. In this alternate reality, Luxembourg might have had early breakthroughs in space technology, perhaps driven by a visionary government or a wealthy benefactor investing in scientific research. A key factor could be Luxembourg's historical focus on financial services. They could have leveraged their economic prowess to fund the first space program, attracting the best minds from across Europe and beyond to form a collaborative scientific hub. Luxembourg's small size wouldn't have limited them, rather. Their innovation and unique partnerships would have allowed them to lead in space technology. Luxembourg's space success would likely inspire more unified European cooperation. Instead of a Soviet-US space race, there would be a competition between Europe led by Luxembourg and the US. This could result in the European Space Agency ESA forming much earlier, with Luxembourg taking the lead. In this version of history, the ESA could have become the world's leading space agency, rivaling NASA in terms of resources and expertise, leading to European technological dominance. Luxembourg's success would profoundly shift the geopolitical landscape. As the world's first spacefaring nation, Luxembourg would likely hold a dominant position in science, diplomacy, and technology. Their early mastery of space would make them a hub for innovation, which would increase their influence in global politics, shifting power away from traditional superpowers like the US and the Soviet Union. Cold War shift. If Luxembourg were a key European power in space, it could make Europe less reliant on the US for security and tech advances, altering NATO's dynamics. The Soviet Union might focus more on competition with Europe than the US. Global alliances. Luxembourg might forge closer ties with other neutral or small nations, as well as economically strong but militarily non-aligned states like Switzerland, Sweden, or even Japan. A new global alliance structure could emerge. With Luxembourg as the epicenter of space exploration, the country would experience a technological and economic boom. Luxembourg's innovative prowess could extend beyond space, fostering advancements in telecommunications, energy, and materials science. The country might become synonymous with cutting-edge technology and research in the 21st century, similar to how Silicon Valley is associated with the tech revolution. Space mining. Given Luxembourg's historical interest in space mining in our timeline, they were among the first to pursue legal frameworks for asteroid mining. This alternate Luxembourg could dominate not only space exploration, but also space resource exploitation, securing vast wealth from space mining activities. Luxembourg landing on the moon first would have immense cultural implications. The moon landing is one of the most significant human achievements of the 20th century, and Luxembourg's flag on the lunar surface would forever change its identity from a small European state to a global symbol of human potential. Luxembourgish as a world language. While this might be exaggerated, Luxembourgish would gain much more prominence, especially within the scientific and technological communities. Though English would remain dominant, Luxembourgish could become a symbol of space exploration, like how Latin was for early science. National prestige. Luxembourg would become a symbol of ambition, innovation, and human achievement, with a global reputation for punching above its weight. This could lead to a strong national identity focused on technological leadership and internationalism. Luxembourg, being a small neutral nation, might also push for a different set of international space laws and ethics compared to the US-Soviet rivalry. In this alternate timeline, Luxembourg could lead efforts for more peaceful and cooperative space exploration, encouraging resource sharing and strict regulations on military applications in space. Luxembourg led space governance. International space treaties like the Outer Space Treaty 1967 might have been shaped more by Luxembourg's ethical frameworks focusing on resource sharing and peaceful exploration, leading to a more cooperative international space effort. Luxembourg's early space achievements would pave the way for it to become a leading scientific superpower. As the nation that first landed on the moon, Luxembourg would attract top talent from around the world, much like the US did after World War II. The country could invest heavily in education, becoming a hub for scientific research, technological development, and space-related industries. Educational excellence. Luxembourg would develop prestigious universities and research institutions, attracting international students and researchers, positioning itself as a world leader in STEM fields. The rest of the world would react strongly to Luxembourg's success. The US and Soviet Union might double down on their space efforts, while other nations like China, India, and Japan would invest heavily in catching up. This could accelerate the global space race, leading to more rapid advancements in space travel and technology. The commercial space race. Luxembourg's space dominance could encourage the rise of private space companies much earlier. Their economic model of using finance to fund space exploration might inspire other nations and corporations to create private-public partnerships for space travel and resource extraction. Instead of American or Soviet landmarks on the moon, lunar colonies and outposts would have Luxembourg's mark. The names of early lunar modules, outposts, and craters might reflect Luxembourg's heritage and values. Monuments dedicated to Luxembourg's moon landing would be found in major capitals around the world. With Luxembourg as the first nation to land on the moon, they might push humanity further into the solar system. Mars exploration, asteroid mining, and possibly human settlements beyond Earth could develop faster. Luxembourg might create the first multinational space stations or lead the charge for human missions to Mars. In summary, if Luxembourg were the first to reach space and land on the moon, it would lead to a world where small nations could lead in global innovation and technology. It would redefine power dynamics, accelerate European integration, and inspire new global alliances, all while positioning Luxembourg as a symbol of human achievement and scientific progress. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe for more content.